Your distance shows them exactly how irrelevant they always were. I remember the noise, the constant, suffocating noise. Every word they spat, every glance they threw, every expectation pressed against my chest like iron. I was surrounded, and yet I was unseen, invisible beneath the weight of their attention. Every whisper, every laughter meant to wound. It found its mark. I felt it, deep, sharp, like shards of glass carving my chest. I carried their judgments, their approvals, their denials, like chains around my bones. And for a long time, I believed I needed them. I believed their voices, their presence, defined me. But the noise, it was meaningless. All of it. I was torn apart, piece by piece, and still I endured. I learned betrayal is not a single strike. It is a pattern, a rhythm of cruelty dressed as care. Friends who smiled while sharpening knives. Lovers who whispered love while sharpening knives. Mentors who taught while secretly undermining, while secretly plotting. Every betrayal was a map. Every deceit, a blueprint. I studied it. Every cut, every lie, etched into memory. I let the anger come, but I did not let it consume me. I let it refine me. Pain is a teacher, but only if you listen. Do you understand? Those who betray you, they leave traces, clues, weaknesses, habits, patterns. They teach you the world's truth, and you either collapse beneath it or rise from it, stronger, sharper, colder. I chose to rise, and then I stepped back, not out of fear, not because I lacked strength. I stepped back because I saw the battlefield. I saw the strings they clung to, and I cut them. Distance became my weapon, silence, my ally. They expected reaction. They craved my pain, but I gave them nothing, nothing at all. I withdrew quietly, deliberately, closed doors behind me, shut the windows they used to peer into my life. My absence confused them, terrified them. Without access, they were helpless. Their influence evaporated. Distance is not retreat. Distance is control. From the shadows of my own silence, I watched them shrink. The ones who shouted the loudest, the ones who demanded attention, the ones who thought themselves indispensable. They faltered, they gasped, they clawed for acknowledgement, and there was nothing. No answer, no glance, no pulse of recognition, only void. And in that void, I realized the truth. Their power depended on proximity. Their relevance depended on me. Let them hate. Let them plead. Let them vanish in the emptiness they created. The world shrinks when you step away. And I grew. I grew in the quiet, in the solitude. I built myself anew. I was reforged in silence. Every second of neglect became fuel. Every whispered insult became iron in my spine. I tempered my mind, sharpened my will, hardened my heart. I learned to breathe in my own rhythm, to measure every move, to hold the storm within without breaking. They never saw it. They never knew it. And that was the advantage. I became something they could not imagine, something that existed beyond their comprehension. The more they searched for me, the more absent I became, the more powerful I grew. Silence is a forge, and I walked through fire. I walked through fire, and I emerged without scars. Only strength, only clarity. When I return, it will not be as a shadow, nor a plea. It will be as a force they cannot deny. Do you hear me? When I return, it will be without explanation, without apology, without permission. The world will feel it. They will see it, and they will understand, far too late, that their relevance was never theirs to command. They are ghosts chasing echoes, while I stand unshaken, unbroken, untouchable. They will search. Desperately, they will shout. Uselessly, they will try to pull me back, and they will fail. For I am no longer defined by reaction. I am defined by intention. Every move deliberate, every silence a declaration, every step dominance. They called me weak. They called me naive. They said I would crumble. I crumbled, but I rebuilt. I rebuilt in darkness, in isolation, in the absence of approval. I became my own standard, my own law, my own reckoning. And now, nothing can reach me. Nothing can shake me. You wanted me small, controllable, predictable. You wanted me tethered to your opinions. You wanted me accessible. I am neither small, nor controllable, nor predictable. I am distance. I am silence. I am the truth you refused to face. Every voice that sought to wound me. Every gaze that tried to define me. Every expectation that weighed me down. All of it meaningless. I am untouched. I am unseen. Except by myself. And that is enough. Let them scream. Let them rage. Let them fade. I do not reach back. I do not explain. I do not justify. My distance is a mirror. It shows them exactly how irrelevant they always were. Their importance, a fleeting shadow. My absence, absolute clarity. I do not participate in their chaos. I observe. I rise, and in that rise, I am unstoppable. Do you understand? This is not vengeance. This is not pride. This is reality. They created the stage. They built the theater, and they insisted I perform. I walked away, and in walking away, I reclaimed the narrative. I reclaimed myself. I am not the character they wrote. I am the author of my own story, the editor of my own world. And now, they are irrelevant. I am not here to argue. I am not here to beg. I am here, and they are gone. Shadows chasing shadows, while I stand unshaken. Alone, yes, but powerful, absolute. And every breath I take, every movement I make, reminds the world of its own fragility, reminds them that proximity is permission, and permission has been revoked. Let them question, let them doubt, let them wither in their own irrelevance. I am elevation, I am detachment, I am inevitability, I am proof. That distance reveals truth, and the truth is this: they were never important, they were never significant, they were never necessary, and I am everything they are not. Every step I take echoes louder than their cries. Every glance they seek meets only emptiness. Every plan they conceive collapses under its own irrelevance. I am not reacting. I am not engaging. I am standing. Above. Distance is not absence. Distance is power. Distance is clarity dot, and so I walk, unbroken, unbending, unseen, until the moment I choose to be unavoidable. Every silence I hold, every shadow I embrace, is another lesson they cannot learn, another truth they cannot grasp, another reminder that their importance was never mine to grant. I have risen, I have endured, I have conquered. In the echoes of my absence, in the void I leave behind, they find only themselves, fragile, small, insignificant, and I am the axis, I am the constant, I am the distance that exposes everything. Let them fade, let them crumble, let them fall into the pit of their own irrelevance, because I will not fall, I will not falter, I will not bend. I am the storm that never announces itself, the shadow that never flees, the presence that never demands acknowledgement. They thought me silent, they thought me weak, they thought me gone, but I was building, I was becoming the truth they refused to see. And now, they see it. Too late, their relevance evaporated, their power hollow, their cries unheard, their world unchanged by my presence, because my presence is not theirs to command. It is mine, absolute, undeniable, permanent. Let them exist, let them scream, let them beg, their echoes meaningless, my distance infinite. I am unbound, I am resolute, I am inevitable, I am the reckoning of absence. And in that absence, they learn their truth. They were never necessary, and I am everything.